Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Riven Flex, the show where we showcase the very best rivens from my collection. In today's episode, we're going to show you two rivens today, and those rivens are going to be the Argonac and the Arcosisco. We are, of course, going in alphabetical order, and the way that this show will work is that I will show you the rivens, the stats on the riven. I will explain why I chose those rivens and why I stopped rolling those rivens, and then we will show you the builds. Once I've shown you the build, I will then show you Simulcrem, where we will go against level 149 enemies, and we will see what those weapons really can do with the riven and the build. That is really the format of the show. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you find some of the information informative, and as ever, Jim,
love you.
Thank you for watching. Let's jump into it. This is the first riven that I am going to showcase today. It is the Arcosisco Vexi Acreatia. It is a very powerful riven. Again, there is no negative on this, so it's not technically god roll, but the stats on it and the amount of damage that I get out of this means it's really not that much of a problem. As you can see, we get 150% damage, 66.1% critical damage, and 68% electricity. These are very good stats because overall damage is never a bad thing. It's a very high crit weapon. It's got a really interesting passive, this one. For example, when you zoom in, if you continually get hits, it will build the crit chance and the crit damage, which is a really, really nice passive. So having extra crit damage on top of that really, really amplifies the overall output that you can do with this weapon. And lastly, the last stat, electricity. The Arcosisco comes with innate radiation. Electricity is a stat that you need to make radiation, so it really does bump the overall damage. Really, really fun weapon, this. I use it a lot. It's great for getting crits, it's great for getting headshots, it's just a very fun weapon to use. It's like a mini sniper pistol, and with this riven, it really does extenuate it. Really, really happy. Giggled like a schoolboy when we got this. Again, only 6 rolls. It is locked to MR12. Let's see what the build looks like, shall we? So here we have the build. This is the Arcosisco. I have taken 5 former to get this little beauty to what I consider perfection. We have got the riven here, then we've got some hornet strike, and then we've really vamped up the crit chance and the crit damage. So as you can see, it's got 51.7% crit chance and 4.4 times multiplier. That's quite a lot on a little pistol. We've then added primed heated charge, and we've also added a lot of multi-shot, and we've added some more heat here with some status chance. This gives us a 77.8% status chance, and it gives us 2,500, or as near as damn it, radiation damage. This is a very strong little pistol. It does a lot of damage. It's got a lot of fire rate to it as well. It's got a very large mag capacity, which means you can literally just shoot. It's got 36 rounds in the magazine, which is absolutely phenomenal for a little weapon like this. If you like your single shot and you don't mind rapid fire, then this really is the gun for you, and with this riven, it really does just make it rather beautiful. Let's see what it looks like in battle, shall we? Alright then guys, we are going to show you the Arcosisco. We're going to see just what it can do. We have loaded up the bombards, the Kuva bombards from last time, and as you can see, it does a lot of crit, a huge amount of radiation. You can really, really get the damage, especially on headshots. And if you notice on the right hand side, you will see the crit chance and status chance improve up to a maximum of 20%. Then you just let the status do its job, getting all of the headshots, lots of crit every time, does a lot of slash damage as well, which is quite nice, and you just let it kind of do its thing. Now, if the enemies weren't paused, as you can see, they're getting a lot of radiation status as well, which means that they would just be fighting each other. It's kind of cool. It's got a huge mag capacity here, so it goes all the way up to, I think it's 300 or 400, and like I say, with 36 rounds, you can just kind of chill from a distance, popping them off, getting as many headshots as you like. It's a very, very nice gun, this. And the riven really does help it pop. I really enjoy this. I use this a lot. I take this with me, funnily enough, on Kuva missions. It's really useful on Kuva. It's actually a very good weapon against the nullifiers as well, because of the fact that you can control the fire rate. You can actually go very, very fast indeed. It's not got a lot of recoil on it either, which is really nice. So you can just keep on shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do like this weapon. Makes for a fun time. So here we've got our second riven of the day, guys. This is the Argonac Critter Galician. It comes with cold, multi-shot and critical chance, as you can see. They are very high stats as well, and if you take the time to notice, guys, and yes, I am bragging, no rolls. 0 rolls on this riven. It's beautiful, and it's got 0 rolls. I am not one to tempt the fates. If I get a riven like this, I ain't rolling it. I ain't touching it, not going near it. So, why would I not roll it? First off, cold. Cold is brilliant with primary weapons because you get the mod primed cryo rounds, which means you can really amplify that damage. So cold plus more cold is always good, and then you can always stick some toxin on for some viral damage, or you can stick some heat on to make enemies fly all over the map with blast damage. Multi-shot on any weapon is always good, except for the beam weapons, because the damage is additive as opposed to adding the status and actually adding more shots to it. But this is a rifle, so multi-shot is perfect. And then critical chance. Who doesn't want 127% critical chance on a weapon? Really happy when I rolled this, or unveiled this, I should say. Yeah, really happy. Let's see what the build does, shall we? And here we have the build. Now, if you take a quick look at the stats here, you'll see that it actually has 2 separate fire rates. You've got an automatic and you've got a semi. I actually quite like the automatic, but the semi rounds are not actually that bad at all. In fact, if you look at the stats here, with the riven, you get 102% status and 5.1 times crit multiplier. That is insane. That is an absolutely insane amount of damage that you can really output there. So we've got Serration on, we've got Split Chamber and Vigilante Ornaments to really make the multi-shot pop. We've got some Toxin there, like I said, and the Prime Cryo rounds to give us 1,608 damage on the viral. The auto only has 34% crit and 3.3 times multiplier, but it does come with 63.9% status, and as you can see, 1,608 viral damage again. Point Strike for extra critical chance, and Vital Sense for the damage. Really simple build this. As much crit as possible, as much multi-shot as possible, and the elemental stats as well. Really does rip through enemies this. It's very fun to use. The automatic and the semi means that you can alternate your play to really suit the enemies that you are going with. Very happy with this build. Let's see what it can do in the simulcram, shall we? Alright guys, this is the Argonac. We're going to go for the semi rounds first to show you what it can actually do with that huge amount of crit chance. Straight away with the viral damage, not actually letting up at all. And then if we change to the auto, fairly fast fire rate, lots of crit, letting the viral do its thing, just letting it really destroy them from the inside out. It's got a really nice passive as well, where it highlights the enemies, makes it very easy to see them. It's doing a bit of slash damage on top. So whilst the overall damage isn't actually that high, the fact that you can inflict a lot of status very easily means that they will just slowly die a very painful death, and I'm okay with that. Not a bad fire rate either. Nice and steady, thump. Very high on the status, this weapon. I like it. I like it a lot. So there you are, guys. They're my 2 weapons. They are my 2 builds. So there you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've found the builds and the rivens very appealing. If you've got any amendments to the build that you would personally make, please do let me know in the comments down below. And I will hope to see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Ciao.